Get with the lies with Christianity because I'm good at that. That's why I'm drawing on top of the head, top of the dome. Just wrote up something real quick. It said, it's entitled "Give the Lies Hell," New Testament version. Right here, we're gonna read how Jesus. I shouldn't have said that name. It's against the commandments to say that name. I apologize to all of you. But the false deity, the hippie on the stick, the Rasta on the stick, JC, said, this is what he said. Because I'm keep it real. In John chapter 5, verse 31, this is what Jesus said. He said, if I bear witness of myself, my witness is not true. So he's right letting you know right now. Because his witnesses is never true. The false deity's witness is never true. But right here he said, if he bear witness of himself, his witness is not true. So he gonna let you know that his witness is not true. He said, if I bear witness of myself. Let's see if he bear witness of himself. John 8:18 says, I am one that bears witness of myself. Oh, I am one that bears witness of myself, and the Father that sent me bear witness of me. Here we go. So right now you see that all the lies he has already said. Now, of course, we can always go to talk about how he died and didn't ride 3 days and 3 nights, but I already talked about that lie. He has many other lies. But right now I want to show you something in Romans. That's another lie that Paul said. Go to Romans chapter 14. Romans 14. And we're going to really check out how Paul, he says a whole bunch of stupid stuff. Romans 14:2 says, for one believeth that he may eat all things. Another, who is weak, eat herbs or vegetables. Let him that eat despise him that eateth not, and let him which eateth not judge him that eateth. For Elohim have received him. So right here, we're going to show how that's lies. We're going to go to the book of Daniel, chapter 1, verse 8. And it says, and Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portion of the king's meat, nor with the wine which the king drank. Therefore he requested of the prince of the eunuchs that he might not defile himself. Now Elohim had brought Daniel into favor and tender love with the prince of the eunuchs. And the prince of the eunuchs said unto Daniel, I fear my lord king, who have appointed your meat and your drink. But why should he see your faces worse likened than the children which are of your sort? Then shall you make me endanger my head unto the king. Then said Daniel to Melchizedek, whom the prince of the eunuchs had set over Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, prove thy servant, and beseech thee 10 days. Let them give us pulse to eat and water to drink. He said, give us vegetables to eat and waters to drink. This is what Daniel did. He didn't want to defile himself. But we see that they say a weak person eats herbs. A weak person eats vegetables. He said, give him pulse. That's what Daniel said. But, of course, I'm going to show you how Jesus Christ had 2 different grandfathers. I don't know exactly where that's at. But if we go to the book of Matthew, chapter 1, you're going to see the first grandfather of JC. I don't see how people had 2 grandfathers, but, when you have a book of lies, that's what happens. Right here. Okay, it said Jacob begot Joseph, the husband of Mary, on whom was born JC. So Joseph's father is Jacob. Jacob is Joseph's father, and that is verse 16. Write that down. 16, Jacob. Now we go to Luke 3. We're going to see JC's other grandfather. Luke 3. Luke 3, and we're going to go to verse, let's see. So right here in verse 23. the son of Joseph, which is the son of Heli. So now, it's in Luke 3 and 23, it says that he was the son of Joseph, which everyone knows that. But Joseph was the son of Heli. I'll write down Heli right here. Yeah, I haven't wrote them down in a while. I know they were there, you know. But we see that the whole New Testament is a bunch of confusion and madness and lies, and that's why our people are so evil in this place we call America, because they are believing in lies. You go to the book of Mark chapter 5. I want to hit y'all with something real quick for y'all to believe in the New Testament. Mark chapter 5. Now, verse 35. Is that Mark 5? On the same day when it was even. What does it say on the same day when it was even? Is that Matthew 5? Wow. Well, I'll just go to Matthew 28 and 1 to prove my point. Even though I wish I had that. Oh, I got it. Matthew 15 and 42. I'm going to go to the Matthew 15 and 42. I'm going to go to the one I was going to go to too, just Matthew 28, 2, 28 and 1, to prove my point with two scriptures real quick. Matthew 15 and 42, this is Mark, I'm sorry, Mark 15 and 42, Mark 15 and 42, I've got to write these things down. It says, and now when the even was come, because it was the preparation, that is the day before the Sabbath. So when the even was come, it was a preparation, and it was the day before the Sabbath. So the even was already there. The even was come on this 6th-day night, day before the Sabbath. That means now when the evening was come, so that means the sun is going down, and it's still Friday. The Sabbath has not started yet. He said when the sun go down, they got it, because they did not want to do these type of things on the Sabbath. So when the sun went down on 6th-day night, not the beginning of a day, but as it said, at even on 6th day, because it doesn't start a day. The evening does not start a day. Let's see what starts a day in Matthew 28, as I was saying. According to the New Testament, 28:1, at the end of the Sabbath, as it began to dawn towards the first day of the week. So we see how the end of the Sabbath and the beginning of Sunday, or the first day, or the false deity day, shouldn't say that, is as the sun rose in the morning, as that scripture says, is the beginning of the day. For all you people of the New Testament who are in lies, if you want to believe in the New Testament, at least believe the day starts when the sun rises. The ghost in the building.